fancy seeing you here out at the track.
Yeah, here we are. Another day, doing something out on the track, mate. Just the usual.
Yeah.
No, it's not quite the usual, is it? Something a little bit different today.
It's every day of the week for us, right? I wish.
We've been out here a few times, but we are out here today with High Octane.
Yep.
Motorsport and Photography. Jump on their site and check it out. If you want to come to these events, they do several throughout the year.
Or if you want to get some octane
apparel. Yeah.
You've got the, I think, no limiter, is that?
All limiter.
All limiter, that's right.
All limiter. That's what it's about. So we're going to go out and take the ute out today and see if we can, I don't know, hand out some chops.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get some.
Yeah.
We might get handed a few.
That's all part of the fun, though.
Just fun. Get out there. We can drive it like we want to, like we can't on the road. Yeah. So make sure you like, subscribe our videos, and have a look at some of the action. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Good to see you out here, mate. You've got the shirt on, so you're the new host.
I'm sponsored.
Yeah, sponsored.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
sponsored the AMG.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Mate, you're out here in the AMG. Now, you've been on before with the Merc,
Yeah,
but
the
not
old
this,
one.
But not this one.
No,
Mate, this is the daily.
no, this is the daily one. Yeah, so actually went really well today. I was surprised. So,
Yeah, is it
yeah. I chopped a couple of red Commodore Ukes out there. There was
Which one was
beards
that?
flying out. I don't know.
Some bearded guy in a
Yeah,
red
I
Ute.
couldn't. I was ahead of him. I couldn't see him in the.
Yeah, it's too far in front. That'd be right.
Yeah.
Mate, it does go quick.
It did. It
doesn't
went really well. Yeah.
And I think you were surprised yourself, weren't
I
you?
did. Yeah, I really was surprised. Oh, the gear changes.
Yeah.
It's just took. So as well, it's pretty quick and light. So.
Yeah.
But no, it was really good. Great fun. What a day.
Yeah, is this your first track day?
It is absolutely. Yeah. Apart from sideways with my son.
Yeah, on the drift.
Yeah, this way going up a straight.
Bit
versus
different.
This way. Yeah.
Yeah, and what do you reckon? Recommend it for anyone to get out and
Absolutely
have a go?
fantastic. Yeah.
Like you've come out. This is a stock.
This is stock. About the only stock one here, I think.
Yeah.
But some of the cars were just awesome. But it was, really good.
Yeah.
Absolutely, really enjoyed it.
And even burn stock, you still chopped a few out there,
Chopped
including that red Ute.
Yeah, the red Ute. Yeah.
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 I think
No.
that was when Sally was driving.
No.
No, you sure?
No, I think
thought
she
it
was actually quicker.
Oh, that'd be
Yeah,
right. Everyone
yeah.
told me that.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not true. I think everyone's just taking a piss. Surely.
Yeah, I don't know, but the guy was just had a beard and he had a really hot chick sitting next to him. But anyway, he got shot. But no, it was really good fun. And actually, your car sounds sensational.
Yeah.
Like really, it just because when in front of it, it sounds not as good. But when I was behind it, which so
Yeah. You need to spend more time
it does.
behind.
It sounds so cool. But some of these cars were awesome, and
Yeah.
some of the sleepers, like that Corona, the Honda, just insane.
They were, weren't they?
Yeah.
And there was a couple of people pushed them a bit too hard, but
Lots of breakages. Yeah,
But,
lots
yeah,
of breakages.
that's
so.
track days.
Yeah.
Stick to your limits, or know your car, or be prepared to break it.
Yeah, no, it was good.
Send it till you bend it.
Yeah, exactly. So,
All right, mate. Good to see you again, and love
Fantastic.
seeing you in the shirt.
yeah, fantastic. Excellent. Well done, Sally.
Hey guys, here's my mate Barry. Get over and subscribe to his channel, the Aussie Car Guy. You'll see a lot of the events that we're at as well as the ones that we can't get to on your channel, won't we?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's all. I'll try to do other events as well, and I'm trying to do the same events as you guys do. So yeah,
We all got a passion in it, so get over and give him a follow as well, the Aussie Car Guy.
thanks guys. Cheers.
How'd you go? Did some laps?
Yes, I did some laps. It was good. It was fun.
What do you reckon? Anyone could do this?
Anybody could do it. Grandma could do it.
Get out here and have some fun.
Have some fun. It's tons of fun. It was awesome. I had, no track, never done track before, and it was great fun.
Awesome. No worries. How's getting on camera as well?
Terrible. I hate it. Absolutely hate it.
Good stuff.
How you going, Dave?
Good, mate. Good. I know you love being on camera. I know. That's the only reason I come to talk to you was just to do
Just
that.
bring it on me.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Mate, we're telling everyone to get on your site there because you've got all the range of apparel and stuff happening on there as well. Tell us about it.
We've got the brand new Octane range out there. That's our clothing range. We do hats, shirts, key rings, stubby coolers, basically everything for your normal merchandise and everything like that. So sort of mostly burnout inspired, but we're starting to step into the more street car style stuff as well. So
Perfect. And people want to do these lap events, but we're going to have 4 on next year?
Yeah, we've got 4 events on next year in March, July, August and November. So cars are limited to 110 cars per event. $60 if you get in early, $60 entry for drivers, $20 for passengers, 90 minutes on track, and you get all drivers get a hot brekkie at the end of it.
It's pretty good. It's definitely good. The 90 minutes is a fairly long time.
It is, and especially when the good thing about our event is there's no queuing up like there are at other events, so you can literally come off and go on as much as you want, and you can just got to let your car cool down, check out the other cars, and the best thing about it's all with other like-minded enthusiasts, and no helmets or long clothing required, so it's excellent. So.
All right, get on it, guys, and get on it quick because it does sell out. This one was sold out, so don't wait when you see the events come up. Jump on there.
Awesome. Thanks, Dave. Cheers.
Overtakers, that was morning mayhem. Out on track, doing some laps in the ute. What'd you go in?
Oh, the Centura.
Centura?
Yeah, that was good fun.
Yeah?
The old grandpa sleeper.
What's it running?
Yeah, something supercharged.
But you had fun.
Oh, lots of fun.
Yeah, lots of laps. Sally got out there in this, obviously, and enjoyed that. And I did a few laps. Did you come for a passenger lap?
Yeah, that was good fun.
Yeah,
It was an enjoyable day.
We got chopped, and we gave some chops. I think we chopped that AMG a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
Don't listen to what he tells you. Mal's lying. He had it in hairdresser mode, didn't you, Mal? No, great day, great event, and I recommend anyone just get out here, get your car off track, and have a bit of fun.
Get your car on track, not off track.
Oh yeah, off the road. Yeah, that's what I meant. Whoops. All right, let's sign off.
Hang on. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video, and share it out with all your friends. Jump on the website, check that out. overtakinglane.com.au.
Yeah, get on the website. All the events are on the website. You can find out what's happening this weekend by jumping on that and hitting the events tab, or grab a shirt and help support the show. All right.
See you in the next one.
Stay in the right lane. See you in the next one again?
I already did.
No, but I didn't hear it because I had the microphone over here.
In the next, see you then.
I'm running out of time, every day goes by so fast. And every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, under the stars. Let's make the most of this night. Come on, baby, take my hand. And we don't need to do the things we don't want to do. Baby, while we're
Pretty good timing, hey?
Good evening,
Here we are.
ladies, gentlemen, overtakers.
Overtakers, that's it.
There
Here we are.
Transition.
You got us on screen?
I do.
Are we there?
I hit the. You had me on the studio mode so we could see the camera before
Ah,
for some
There you go.
unknown reason.
I said there we better get ready.
Hmm.
You weren't ready.
I wasn't.
So it's time to have a drink and have a chat and all those things that we do each week. Talk about some car news and what's happening in the car scene around Oz. Join us in having one of these. Tyler, you here? You talking?
I am.
Do a talking part tonight?
No. Going for a Charlie Chaplin silent part
Yeah,
tonight.
we're a bit quiet. I'm getting a bit dry. We might have to get a delivery.
Hmm.
We've got. Do you want to just?
Well, we have delivery.
There we go. Another mojito. Done. Perfect. All right. Here we are. Another week and some more overtaking. Share it out there. Get us some viewers.
Mm-hmm.
Help us out. Actually, a bit quiet on tonight. It's only-
Make sure you smash the like button as well.
Yeah, hit the like button. There's 9 already hit like. There's only 14 watching, so so we're pretty close to everybody doing it.
Let's do some shout outs.
Who's here?
We've got Marf's here, Paulie's here, Stephen Jackson, how you all going? Sally, Lynn, Dave
Hey, guys.
H. Dave
I'm
H is here.
Yes, surprising.
Shane Fitzgerald, how you going? He's got his shirt and sticker.
Excellent.
Good to hear, good to hear. G'day Trevor Smith, how you going? Zig's in the chat. G'day,
Zig.
g'day. Good to hear you're safe.
Yes, just checked that out before.
Mm-hmm.
Checked out Zig's video earlier. His Happy New Year's video and letting everyone know he's safe from the fires.
Mm-hmm.
Jump over to his channel, say good day.
Yeah, check it out.
Is that everyone?
It is everyone.
Done all the shout outs?
At least anyone who's in the chat. And if you're not in the chat,
Say good
I
day.
should do this. Press the little live chat button down underneath the video and you can jump into the chat.
Say good day. Be part of the show.
Mm.
Look, shout out. I've got a shout out. It's well, look, I got a Christmas present.
There you go.
It was my my secret Santa from work, and I got a picture of the HJ on my shirt.
Mm. There you
So
go.
they did quite well to go and get that printed up for me. So maybe we should do something similar.
Mm.
Some Overtaking Lane ones with the
Maybe.
E85 HJ on it.
Mm. But Scott said he's pretty good. He's had a quiet week. Had a bit of rain. That's good to hear. But nowhere near enough. Still better than nothing. It's good to hear you're getting something at least.
Yeah, definitely.
And Zig said nothing like a sherbet at the end of the day, end of a hard day. So what's your excuse, Dave?
Well, I don't know. They just taste good. Hasn't been too hard. It's been in the air conditioning for most of it. So it's just that's my life. And fortunately for me, I guess. Not unfortunately. Fortunately. So shout outs to our sponsor as always.
Mhm.
I better do the slide there and give Superformance a mention because they do sponsor our live show.
They certainly do.
And got the hat on,
Mhm.
got the signs up. You want to find out where they are, then where are they, Tom? How do you
They,
find them? You've put the details already
yeah.
up. They're in
Their
the chat.
website,
Click on the
mobile
link.
number.
There you go.
Visit them.
Pop in and see them. See what builds they got going on. Have
Mhm.
a look. Have a chat to them about your build, what you might want to do,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll point you in the right direction, get the parts you need, or help you out with your build.
Yeah.
So, all right. And what about? We haven't got much to talk about from last week's videos,
No.
but we do have to talk about what we're going to come up to this week. If you want to mention those now, or you want to
Yeah.
wait till what's on.
Oh, we can mention them now and then do it again. What's on? All right.
So
Got Friday Night Lights on Friday.
yeah, so tomorrow night we'll be heading out to Friday Night Lights, which is at Willowbank Raceway.
Mm-hmm.
So out there's a car show and drag racing as well.
Yep,
so you
with
can
the
put your car in show,
street
take it
car,
down the strip. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a prize, $250, I think, for the light of the night. So
Yeah, and then there's some trophies as well on
Yeah, for the car show.
side as well. So I think that sounds like a really cool event. You must be street registered, I think, is the only
yeah, I think so.
requirement. And the link is on our website,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll go through it a bit later on the what's on. But it was it was relatively cheap,
Yeah,
I think, for the racing as well. So
And
definitely
then-
one to get out.
and then
out to.
Sunday.
Sunday?
is, Yank Tanks.
Yank Tanks is on Sunday. Hopefully the weather's kind to us.
Yeah, it does say there's thunderstorms coming, but they aren't always correct. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and we haven't been to Yank Tanks for a bit, so we'll
Mhm.
pop out there and have a look who's out there,
See how
what
it's going,
cars
yeah.
are there to have a chat to.
Mhm.
That'll be our weekend, maybe, and finishing up some work on our review on Fireball products.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there's so much in that we've already got there to review. We mightn't be able to get it all in one video.
Yeah, so
So-
I have to like review
Some of the
Products
products, yeah.
at
so,
a time. Yeah.
so, but we'll definitely get that video out and show you the snow foam and the
Mhm.
drying towel. Two of the things I'm really impressed with from them.
Mm.
And not sponsored by them at all. So it's our own opinions in that video.
Yeah.
We'll let you know. We haven't tried everything in the range yet. So
And Scott said he got his prize pack and the shirts that he ordered. Rocked it at the Fibre Grade meeting on Monday. Good to hear.
excellent.
Mad.
Good work. Good work. And we even spotted a shirt in someone else's video the other day.
Yeah, we
didn't
did. Yeah.
How cool was that?
Mm.
So that was great. All right, let's jump into some news.
Mhm.
You're all probably hanging for some news, and by all means, if you see anything in the news that you think we should cover, drop us a link, send us an
Yeah.
email, or drop
What
us
do
a
you want to do
message
the
in
videos
Discord.
we got?
Well, what did you want to talk about in there? You got you got something to share there that you
Yeah, we got.
you wanted to talk about.
We're
Hanging line?
we're taking some stance to a whole new level.
You liked this video this
Yeah,
week.
this
Tell
is
us
a
about
whole-
this one. He thought he'd share this out with you guys.
This is a whole. We're taking stance to a whole new level. This is a Facebook video on a Russian Facebook page. So
This
it's
is,
popped up in my news.
this is what you call a low rider, right?
Yeah. This is a new. This is the definition of low. We'll give you some volume. go. What do you reckon? Take that away. I can just do this. Man, what do you reckon? Is that low enough, or could he go lower?
That's classic. That was one Soul sound. Pretty cool video worth sharing. Leno, g'day mate. Thanks for joining. That's pretty classic. But I sent you one as well, and I thought it was worth sharing. A bit of rally. I think you should share that as well.
I should get off that one because that's the news. That's a current affair. We don't play a current affair on here.
What are you doing?
Actually, it popped into the next video instantly.
Oh,
This is, and we got a couple of comments on that one. Paulie said, "Please be the Lada Neva." He said, "Love this beast, I own it." And
classic.
Leno said, "Hey guys, a few minutes late, but I'm here now. Hope you never miss me." Here's, thanks for tuning in.
Sally's having a laugh.
All right, we got the.
You
the
were
rally
on.
video.
Yeah, you were on. Straight on current affair. I see that.
Mm.
All right, what's the next video?
This is your rally video.
Let's see it. Playing.
Mhm. It's
It's
close. It's close. That was from Rock Turk.
Oh, mine didn't play.
Oop, wrong one. Went to starting soon again. Oops.
Oh, there it is. Mine's working now. You're all good?
Mhm.
So we're back. What did you think
We're
of that
back.
one?
That was insane.
Man, how crazy is it that you're out on a rally driver and there's a bit of traffic?
Mm.
Someone on the road. They're just going for a drive down the street in the
Mm.
middle of a rally.
Wouldn't you panic?
Oh, man. And you just see that guy straight past you.
Yeah.
You're like, what the? I thought that was funny. So
Marv said Highway Patrol are calling suicide hotline now.
it was classic stuff. But it was a good laugh. So
This is no, that was for the low car.
the low car.
Yeah. Johnny said from Russia with love. Shane said looks like it has no wheels. Mad Kiwi's
does.
here. How you going? How you going? Diamonds
G'day,
are
mate.
forever.
Good to see you this week.
And he's got the diamonds in there this week.
He missed us last week, but he gave me a call afterwards. So it was like about 2 a.m. I think.
Marv said he needs new undies.
Yeah, from the rally. That is crazy, eh? All right, should we jump into the news? We ready? Straight into it?
I'm ready.
Because the first news story that I found for this week was a Toyota story, and it was not about the next car they're building. It's
Building
about
a city.
they're building a city. Yeah, so Toyota to build a future city in Japan. Right at the base of Mount Fuji is the plan. So they're going to build their very own living, breathing, super high-tech town at the foot of the country's highest volcano. Dubbed Woven City, this futuristic 175-acre town, or Toyota's calling it an ecosystem, is designed by Danish architect Bjarke Ingels. I have no idea if I got that right. Bjarke.
It's
Aims to be the first programmable city in the world. So,
there you go.
what do you think of that? How much stuff does AI control these days, Tom?
A lot.
Yeah? How
Wow.
much do you have to do with AI? And
A lot.
yeah,
Every day.
Every day?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's something new where there's AI in tracking movement of people, and like so you can advertise and these sorts of things, and well, your phone's constantly listening.
Yeah.
Advertisements is constantly targeted at you.
They want to bring AI into things like street lights and all that sort of stuff as well, don't they?
Yeah.
So pretty crazy. But they say the main objective of this prototype city of the future is to be able to test and develop technologies around autonomy, robotics, personal mobility, smart homes, artificial intelligence, all in a real world environment. It's going to be fully connected township, powered by hydrogen fuel cells, housing up to 2,000 residents to begin with, including Toyota employees and their families, plus retired people, visiting scientists and industry partners. They're going to actually live amongst the robots that are going to assist them with their daily living in their smart homes. So, vehicles in this city, the only vehicles that will be allowed in the city is zero emissions, fully autonomous vehicles.
There you go.
Yeah. So that's on the main thoroughfares. And then Toyota's e-pallets are used for transportation and deliveries.
There you go. We've got a couple comments. Marf and Paulie have said Toyota are building another city.
Another city?
Because they've already got one where the Toyota factory is located.
That's virtually a city, yes. It is a city. For them. Well, this is an automated smart city, I guess.
And Scott said AI way too much. James Bayless said Skynet anyone?
Bit like the charging robots we had on the show last week. So,
Toyota has planned to break ground on the site for 2021.
Yeah, with people, buildings, vehicles all connected and communicating with each other through data and sensors, they reckon they'll be able to test connected AI technology in both virtual and physical realms and maximise its potential. So, it sounds like it'll be something that's futuristic, but this is 2021. So, there we go. The Toyota City, automated city,
and it's a city that's more than 4 times the size of Sydney's Hyde Park.
Okay, yeah, that's the size. There you go. It's interesting. Not just a car maker, are they? All right, next story.
Yeah,
got another one. You already did the comments, didn't you?
Yeah,
you jumped in there early.
The Suzuki Jimny Dronco.
Yeah, so Suzuki Jimny, they're going to have...
This is a super popular car in Australia. It's like a year wait.
Yeah,
to get one.
They are. They're actually not just Australia. These cars are actually very popular all over, and surprised of the popularity of these things. But the Jimny are bringing out they actually have a few different things where they have these like different kits that you can put on, but they're going to have a Dronco. This is, and Dronco is probably not the best choice of name, but obviously it somewhat resembles a Bronco. Right,
and this is made by a Japanese tuning house called Dream Automotive Design Development.
What do you reckon? Would you own one?
No.
I don't know. But
maybe not.
The tuning house, they decided that it was possible to create a tribute to the Bronco using the Jimny as a canvas, and it's called the Damn D Dronco. So Damned or Damn D Dronco, sometimes referred to as the Little B Ronco, according to their Instagram account, and obviously designed to imitate the classic Ford Bronco. Blue exterior paint, the back of it's got the ladder rack. I've got a shot of that here as well. So there you go. A little ladder rack on the back, looking very much Bronco-ish.
Same petrol 1.5 litre, pumping out a massive 75 kilowatts, 130 newton meters of torque. Groundbreaking power. Well,
like I said though, they actually try and dress these things up, or there's actually countless dress-up kits for these things. In Japan anyway, to mimic bigger vehicles.
There's the G Mini by Liberty Walk as well.
Yeah, well I thought there'd be one that you would like, and that would be that sucker there. What do you reckon?
There's the G Mini.
So yeah. You said last week that you liked the
G-Wagon.
The Mercedes G-Wagon. You could have a mini version of it.
Yeah, maybe once you buy the kit, you might nearly be up for the base model G-Wagon.
I don't think it'd be quite anywhere near closer, to be honest. What is a G-Wagon worth?
I have no idea.
A lot. But you can have your small G-Wagon. I think it looks pretty cool. I don't know. There's a guy that gets around to some of the shows up here in the Jimny. He loves his little P-plater. He loves it. And yeah. He's got all the gear on it. He's got all the accessories.
$124,000 for the base G-Wagon.
Yeah, I think you're going to get this a little bit cheaper than that somehow. What do you reckon? Is there any way to make them cool? And you may not agree, but they actually are quite popular.
Hmm.
What have we got out there in the world of comments?
It's
You catching up?
£4,500 for the kit.
Oh yeah, for the G Mini kit.
Yeah, minus the VAT and shipping.
Yeah, I think that's still a lot cheaper.
Hmm. Plus, you got to buy the Suzuki Jimmy. Not as powerful, though. See, that's the other problem.
So
We've got a couple comments. Couple left.
Oh, Boys at Toyota City, you were talking about that. It's a full-on city. It's not just for work. It's actually massive, full-on city.
Gleno said Toyota started the George Jetsons. Wonder if they call the robots Rosie. Scott said the problem with a smart city is that the more humans rely on technology, the dumber they become.
That's a possibility.
Marv said they spelled drunko wrong.
I've obviously been relying on technology way too much.
Marv said they spelled the drunko wrong.
Yeah. The Drongo. Everyone would call it the Drongo, wouldn't they?
Matthew Crick, how you going?
G'day.
G'day.
We are good.
Marv said, honey, I shrunk the FJ Cruiser. Paulie said, blown BB 427 would look alright poking out the bonnet of that.
Yes.
Mad Kiwi said, sort of like the Mini Mustang, i.e. 70s Mitzi GDO. Trevor Smith said, LS the world. Johnny Skidpig said, what would Ford think of that?
Wow. Good question. I don't know. What would Mercedes think of it?
Mad Kiwi said Subaru made a mini V-dub copy of the van.
Yeah.
There you go. Scott Sherrington, he said the Drunko is the new autonomous car for alcoholics. Mixmaster Mark, how you going?
G'day, mate.
He said, what's the donk in it?
It is a 1.5 litre 4-cylinder petrol engine punching out a massive 75 kilowatts or 130 newton metres of torque. So, what, about 120, 115 horsepower? Maybe?
What did we say? 75 kilowatts?
Maybe not even that much. Maybe just on 100.
100.
Yeah.
100.57.
So 100 horsepower.
Scott said that wasn't aimed at you, Dave. The smart cities.
Oh, no. I just thought it might be. Not aimed at me, but I just, in general. I'm getting dumber from technology. You want another story?
I do.
So, although I did send you a little van today. The Suzuki Carry. I thought you should go and buy one. And what did you say? It gets a top speed of 80 kilometres.
90, I found that actually.
Get up to 90, so it might be a little slow on the M1. Stick to the left lane. No overtaking lane for you.
No. And then I was reading on some forum posts that some dude drove over a bridge and a strong gust of wind came and blew him over.
There was one at Summernats, and it's like a little decked out as a little police van. I'm sure they've got an LS in it. In the massive burnouts.
There you go.
So, yeah.
Zig said the Jimmy 0 to 100 before your next birthday.
T's just joined us. G'day, mate. Evening. All right. Next story. You want another story?
Yeah. So Mixmaster Mark said, Jesus, settle down, 75 kilowatts. Gleno said, I could be wrong, but I read where Ford are going to release a Ford Bronco mid-2020.
Yeah,
I
think we might have seen something on that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're releasing it in Australia, though.
Not in Australia.
Johnny Skidpig said, well, imitation is the ultimate form of flattery. T. Roy, how you going? Evening. Paulie said, you can get a carry to 100, trust me.
Oh.
There you go.
You can do it, mate.
It's a 1989 one.
We just see you cruising around with your massive bloody wolfhound in the back. Alright, next story. I got another story.
Marv said, yes, Paulie, vertically off a cliff.
It's way down. Another story talking about V8 and, or what did I put the title of? The end of the line for another V. So as in BMW in the future are talking about dropping V8 and V12 engines.
So the business case for high-powered V8s and V12s is diminishing.
Yeah,
There's
so
not enough sales for those motors.
yeah, so it sounds like the death rattle is coming for the large capacity internal combustion engines
Yeah.
for BMW.
Instead of those, that they'll put in some plug-in hybrid models which use smaller capacity engines,
Yeah,
and that electrified variants would account for 20 to 30% of global BMW sales by 2030.
man. So yes, we've always got some electric car stories, of course, but now we're seeing not only electric car stories, but the death of some combustion engines, right? Which is that's a shame.
Yeah.
I have no issue with electric vehicles coming on the scene. I don't want to see the combustion engine completely die though. And hybrid is impressive too, right? Some of the stuff they can do with hybrid cars and the power and whatnot that they can get out of them.
Yeah, so the regulations on the internal combustion engines are accelerating and becoming more diverse are all around the world. So they have to update their engines each year, especially for China. Because of this, it costs them a lot of money and they have to streamline the offers. They've said on the diesel side, their production of the 1.5 litre 3-cylinder entry engine is going to end. And the 400 horsepower 6-cylinder won't be replaced as it's too expensive, too complex to build. With its 4 turbos.
Fair dinkum, has it?
Apparently. And however, they're going to keep their 4 and 6-cylinder diesels, which will remain for at least another 20 years, and their gasoline units for at least 30.
But no Vs. Last year BMW did indicate that the 6.6 litre twin turbo V12 engine that currently powers the BMW 760 Li would stick around until 2023 due to demand in China and the Middle East. Specifically speaking about big capacity petrol engines such as the 441 kilowatt V8 that currently powers the monstrous BMW N5, Frolic pointed to an ongoing rethink of that technology and changing their plans. The V12 may not have a future, given that we only produce a few thousand units each year and several thousand euros of added cost it takes to make them compliant with stricter emissions and rules, he said. When it comes to the V8, it's already difficult to create a strong business case to keep it alive, given that we've had a 6-cylinder high-powered plug-in hybrid unit that delivers 441 kilowatts of power and enough torque to destroy many transmissions.
There you go.
So massive push towards hybrid.
And
BMW.
electric, especially in China. I know that China's doing a massive push for renewable energies.
Yeah. Well, they've just opened, we talked last week about the Tesla factory in China.
And they said that the big East Coast cities are going to become purely electric soon. While Western China will rely on gasoline engines for at least the next 15 to 20 years due to the lack of the infrastructure.
Well, they said customers globally wanted flexibility, pointing to research from 500,000 sales that indicated most consumers recharged at home or office and sold them elsewhere. The best assumption is that electrified vehicles will account for 20 to 30% of worldwide sales by 2030. So, it's definitely coming.
Yeah. T. Roy said, just had a feed and cracked a coldie.
Cheers, T.
Paulie said that just got to put a good shine job on the carry and a bit of a good 98 and it'll do 100 easy.
Get that wind cruising over it.
Mad Kiwi says no more V8 Toyota diesels either. We talked. I think we mentioned that one. Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, you're right.
Zig said yay.
Get rid of don't like working on them probably. He probably has to work on them and hates that.
Scott said, man, I can't wait not to hear the sound of a sweet Euro V8 in the name of progress. The future sort of sucks. Mad Kiwi said, must get a V8. I'm 50, so before I die.
It's got to be done.
Marv said, renewable fuels like ethanol will extend the life of internal combustion engines at least until we're all worm food. That and biodiesels.
Matthew Crick says, watch out, people. The future sort of sucks, this guy.
Already commented that one. James Bayless said, and yet the 2020 trucks in the US have 7-litre V8s.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Massive diesel V8 engines.
Trevor said, everyone will LS swap the boring cars.
There'll still be plenty of $1,000 LS engines out there, those ones. Surely.
Zig said, cool, I'll be glad not to have to fix those BMW shitboxes.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Jamie says, what topics have been so far, if you don't mind me asking? Well, the end of the BMW V8 and V12, a Suzuki Jimny Dronco, and a Toyota Smart City. That's the 3 that we've done.
Yeah, and just some cool videos that we found on our Facebook feeds.
One of them's in the Discord. If you're in the Discord, you'll see that one. So I'll throw up the link to that again. Matthew Crick says, where's the beers?
I got one.
I got my trusty water.
Who brought this guy? Now, it comes in every week. We know. Every week there's always a story. And we've already touched on it because of the death of the V8 engines.
Yeah, it's Hyundai's.
No, not that this week. But it's...
I should have read the story then. Whoops.
Electric vehicles.
Well, it's not just any electric vehicle. It's being built by Sony.
Sony's electric vehicle. So we've had all these different car makers. Of course, Tesla. And then Tesla's started everything. And then all these different car makers are getting on board. Porsche and Toyota and Honda and you name them. They're all getting involved in electric vehicles. And now your TV maker is getting involved in electric vehicles. Because I guess they work in electronics.
Yeah. They've taken CES by surprise by unveiling a resolved prototype EV, which wraps up the best of today's tech in palatable packages.
Yeah, CES is a great show to go across and check out all the new future of great TVs and mobile phones and all the electronic stuff, right?
Yeah.
And now it's a car show.
Yeah. It's the all-wheel drive twin motor Vision S is what it's called.
Yeah. Well, they're saying this is real deal, right? Sony, they've shocked everyone at the CES, or the Consumer Electronics Show, and revealed a fully fledged prototype of the electric car, the Vision S.
This is built for the Japanese tech giant by a renowned small-run specialist called Magna Steyr, who also build the Toyota Supra and the BMW Z4.
And the BMW Z4.
It's got it does have 400 kilowatts, sorry.
Twin motor. Yep, so twin
and
motor,
all-wheel drive.
400 kilowatt.
And it's also got the very best tech from Sony, including audio and visual.
So what do you get, like a 65-inch screen?
Maybe. Well, Sony has also gone into the battle to produce affordable LiDAR, which is light detection and ranging, which is a key component in the race towards affordable autonomous cars. And it sells CMOS sensors to Toyota.
And that's a picture of it behind us there. It's, I guess it looks a bit like the Tesla.
Yeah, it looks very similar to the Tesla. I actually thought you'd put a picture of the Tesla up.
Did you?
Yeah.
A total of 33 automotive spec sensors. They've got the all the CMOS image sensors from its successful camera division at Sony, and they used to recognise people and objects both inside and outside the car.
And they also want to reach level 4 or higher self-driving in the future.
Yeah, so
it's got level 2 autonomy at the moment.
Yeah, it's got advanced cruise control, self-parking, auto lane change functions that equate to that level 2 autonomy. That's according to Sony.
It's also got 5G network capability, and a tap on the mobile app will allow you to summon your parked car.
Which you can do with Tesla. and it allows for software updates, performance upgrades, so you can do a performance upgrade on your car by downloading some new firmware.
Yeah. It's got Sony's 360 reality audio, which uses speakers that are built into each seat. It says that Sony says that each musical element, such as the vocals or instruments, can be placed in a spherical sound field based on the artist's intended position.
Yeah, right.
And front seat passengers also face a wide panoramic screen, and rear seaters also get their own screens.
I told you it was a 55-inch screen. Also 65.
Wow, it is like a 65-inch screen. Maybe in length.
Are you looking at it?
Yeah.
There was a video. Why didn't you play the video?
Because it's probably got copyrighted music in it.
Oh, you didn't check it. So, also everything inside the cabin, temperature and everything is all adjusted according to the condition and the feel of the passengers. And there's so much technology is going into this thing. So, example, if it detects a sleeping passenger in the back seat, the car automatically adjusts the climate around that seat to a suitable temperature. And it will continue to learn AI, again, talking about AI, whether it's about preferred cabin temperatures, music, driving settings, routes, or other various passenger preferences. It's actually going to memorize and study that and through the AI systems to adapt to your favourite driving.
There you go.
So
it also has air damped double wishbone suspension front and rear with some staggered 21-inch rims. It's about 100mm shorter than a Model S, but it has a 40mm longer wheelbase and 15mm more width. There's an electric motor on each axle, with Sony claiming a 200 kilowatt output.
with each one.
Yeah,
each wheel,
with a 0 to 100 kilometer an hour time of 4.8 seconds and a top speed of 240 k's.
And they haven't said yet though what the battery range is like, or anything.
Yeah.
So they've just said that the batteries are ultra thin, and
if they have to guess, a range of 320 kilometers isn't a stretch.
but that's probably a bit low considering some of the vehicles that are coming out now are talking 500 and 600, and that's where I think it needs to be, up around there actually, for electric vehicles to be palatable for the Australian market.
Got a bunch of comments. Let me catch up quickly.
Right, go.
Zig said a Sony dive man. T-Roy said Sony car for real. What? It a PS? Grant, g'day Grant, how you going? He said forget electric.
It just keeps popping up each week.
Marv said the Sony drive station.
We're waiting for the Superformance electric hot rod.
Scott
can
said,
it be done?
hang on, I'll keep going. How you going?
Good to see you this
Good
week,
to see
mate.
you. Keep going. Pistol 85, sorry I'm late.
Hey, good to see you as well this week. Do you drive with a Sony controller? Now that would be interesting.
Gleno said future cars suck.
It's getting that way.
Scott.
It's hard to find a news story without some sort of future cars, though.
Scott said he was going to ask if it would have the annoying wank value features that their electronics have, but you have answered my question.
Yes, it will.
Paulie said, I wonder if it'll vibrate like the controllers did. Is it when you have a crash? It's just
yeah, driving off the road.
Zig said he likes to have control when he drives. Marv said, rest in peace all other road users. I posted a picture in the Discord of the screen if you're not in there. Or if you are in there.
It says, imagine the warranty job's fixing all the electric shit. No thanks. And he's got a big point there, as all of our products have gone, because I've worked in electronics and for 20 years, nearly 20 years, and I remember starting back in the day with things like the washing machines and white goods. It was just a dial, you click, 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 pulled it out, and it was a timer. and a pump and a motor, and that was pretty much your washing machine. You know, the old Simpson. And if that broke down, it was one of those three things: your timer went, your motor went, or your pump went. That was it. It might have had a lid switch or something like that. But they were the only things that ever went wrong. Now you've got control panels and this and that, and TVs. We used to repair TVs, but now TVs you just swap boards out. But there's so many more issues. You know, when I was a kid, my mum had the same TV for 25 years. I think like we grew up with that one TV, and it was it was there from as long as I can remember. Now TVs just don't last that long. Yeah, you get 5 years out of your telly, you're doing well. So does that become the same problem with all these electronic cars? Particularly if they're made by Sony. It's a very good point. So, you got some more comments to get through?
Jamie said, is there a list of topics you were covering on stream? My inner bogan wants to see some Summernats talk.
We got nothing on Summernats this week.
We should have put some stuff in.
We're a bit, Tyler was a bit slack, didn't send me any stories. No,
I had to work. I had a conference.
Sorry, Jamie, we don't have any Summernats news. We didn't get down there ourselves. But if you want to see some Summernats action, I would recommend getting over to High Octane Motorsports and Photography. They were there, and they'll definitely have some stuff coming out. And I know I've seen stuff already coming out on, of course, Street Machine. There's plenty on their channel, and Flinty's 460. It's got a bit happening over there as well. So, but we'll definitely Tuesday nights is our one for the car shows. And this is more of the news stories, but we were a bit slack on any Summernats news. I think there were some great dyno numbers out of Summernats though.
Yeah.
3,300 horsepower.
No, I think I was higher than that. I'm pretty sure it was like 3,400.
3,400.
It was
another 100 when you're over 3,000 horsepower already.
I can't think of his name.
It was a 6-cylinder that had like over 2,000 horsepower.
Yeah, it's the world's fastest or highest horsepower barra.
Yeah, crazy stuff.
It was Castle Hill Performance in their radial drag car.
Yeah.
At the 3,400.
So, crazy stuff. Not the blue one.
Yeah.
Oh, that blue one.
Mm-hmm. Ah. He's got some more power ready for Kenda now.
Well, I'll be sure to be bringing you some action on that in February at the first round of Kenda. So let's.
Jamie said perhaps detecting a sleeping driver would be of increased benefit. Tesla. Grant said it's in the pipeline. Tesla powered 32 Ford.
Whoa, look out!
Mr. Smitten said Sony PS Drive. Marv said if you order the PS Plus, you get 2 free crashes per month. Gleno said wait until Dyson bring out their electric cars.
Fan motor.
That suck like the rest of them. That was the rest of his joke. T-Roy, James Bayless said let's be thankful that Microsoft hasn't released an EV. Well, they might.
3,470 horsepower. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it ran. Not bad. Yeah, well, we might see if we can chat to Dale in February when we get out to Kenda. We'll have a chat, get Dale on camera because we didn't get. Did we get Dale?
No.
We didn't talk to Dale last time. We talked to Dale.
I think he was pretty busy.
Yeah.
Because they had like 3 cars there.
Yeah, we'll get a chat.
But he's in his hometown this time, so.
Yeah, we'll get him on camera.
Said throwaway society these days. Ain't nobody got time to fix that. Just replace it. Scott says, does it regenerate when you smash it like on my son's PS4?
You can hit the rewind.
Marv said, let's pray that EA never releases a car. You'll pay extra for headlights, for taillights, for steering wheels, etc. Yeah, well, you got to be careful for the EA cars. When you go to start it says $5 DLC. Do you want to buy it? Paulie said, yeah, the Castle Hill Dunny door went super hard. Plenty of people putting the horsepower in for us. Paulie said Fords and Volvos and a few others can detect if drivers are getting sleepy or falling asleep. There you go. And Zig said my Dyson is just collecting dust.
Well, that's what it's meant to do, isn't it? Next story. All right. So next story is a car that's currently available at auction, just in case anyone wants it. I thought it was a biggie, this story. Hey, Tupac's car. Was that my poor pun?
Well,
Put it up there. This is a biggie. You can buy 2-pack's car. The BMW 750 IL, that 2-pack was actually shot in,
there you go.
is now up for sale. So, yeah, if you want the car that 2-pack died in,
It's a V12.
it's your opportunity. Yep, 96 E38.
It's a little bit pricey though.
Was once owned by Death Row Records.
And it's been priced. Actually, it's listed at 1.5 million US dollars,
There you go.
which
You're
is
not gonna get on it?
2.19 million AUD. No, I can buy a fair few G wagons for that sort of money.
Yeah. So, who would want that? I don't know. I guess they have to be a massive fan. You're either a fan or you're right into.
I'll put the link in Discord for anyone who's interested.
Just in case you wanted to buy it.
Paulie said he's interested.
He's interested in buying it.
He just got a new job, so he's looking at spending some money on a new project.
Getting a bit dry. So what's it got? 121,000 miles, or 195,000 Ks on the clock.
Just a couple.
I think. Hang on, I need another mojito.
I shouldn't look at the screen and try and grab it.
What are you doing? Where was I at? This was 195,000 Ks shows on the odometer, which is about it's all supposedly those Ks are a result of Death Row co-founder Suge Knight's driving.
It's been priced at 1.75 million US dollars, approximately 2.55 million.
Don't think it's been.
It's
out
also
much.
more than the original listed price. The original listed price was what I said before.
So it's unlikely the 7 Series has seen much action since the night of the shooting in September '96, when Knight was reportedly driving with Shakur, and after the two had been at a boxing match at the MGM in Las Vegas. Of course, most people probably know the story.
Yeah.
They suggested it was Notorious B.I.G. to blame, but you don't believe so, do you? You don't think it was
documentary on it?
You don't think it was Biggie that did it?
There's like the Netflix story about it. It's interesting.
Who shot him?
Don't know.
Go on, say it.
Maybe it was the police.
You think they might be watching?
Yeah,
You're
just
worried
in case.
The LA police are watching.
They're going to pop up on the. It'll be.
They
They're
come
standing
after
in the
you.
courtroom right now.
With your car.
Boys, we got him. They're going to just.
Well, if you upset the LA police on YouTube tonight, and then they come after you and shoot you, just imagine what your mirages will be worth.
Yeah.
Hey?
You'll be able to make a mint in a few years. Overtaking Lane's Tyler was shot in this car.
The big argument is whether or not that car is actually worth what that asking price is.
Yeah.
It actually has been restored since the shooting.
Yeah, there
too,
you go.
right?
See, Paulie's on the same boat as me. He said the LAPD.
Yeah, he's another. Be careful. Come for you too. Tyler was worried about calling him out.
This is live. This is worldwide television.
They could be watching. They're watching everything, right?
Yeah.
Trevor likes the beer assistant. It's a newly created role.
And Troy's in the chat. G'day, Troy. Troy Holden. How you going?
Thanks to the great work and the support from all of our supporters, we've been able to now afford a beer assistant.
Marv said, when did Dave and Tyler get Thing from the Adams Family on the show? It's the third time I've seen it.
Yes, it was. We sold some shirts and bought Thing to deliver beer. So, yeah. Sorry, just catching up on the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Has it got a $3 million stereo? Says he. And everyone's onto that. LAPD shot him. I see that. Lemon and all, you are correct.
There's a I think it's on Netflix. It's like a show all about it.
Yeah, I watched the
Interesting show.
The Netflix original series. Well, I don't remember what that was called, but you told me to watch it, so I did.
Yeah, and that was good. I enjoyed
It was good, actually. It was a good series. Glenno says if he had the $2.25 million to waste, he'd probably buy a $50,000 electric Dyson car rather than that. Yeah, and they bogged up all the bullet holes. You're right. It has been restored, so it's not worth what they're asking for now. But cool story. Some Aussie stories. We've got a few more Aussie stories. Around the news. Caltex servos.
Rebranding.
Yeah, everyone pulls into a Caltex servo, or well, they're all the Woolies, Petrol Plus or whatever. What's Woolies? They're all Caltex as well.
Yeah. Now they're going to be rebranded to Ampol over the next 3 years. In saying that, they have been owned by Ampol all this time, but a US oil company called Chevron has had the licensing agreement, but they've now terminated it.
Yeah, that which allows Caltex Australia to use the Caltex name. So it's been owned by Ampol, but Chevron let them call it Caltex.
Yeah.
Because it was already called Caltex, so they let them keep the name. But yeah, now it's going back to Ampol. Ampol was originally founded as the Australian Motorist Petrol Company in 1936 in an effort to combat unfair petrol prices, later merging with the Australian arm of Caltex in 1995. It'd be nice if Ampol did something about petrol prices these days, but obviously they just get on board with everyone else.
Yeah.
Following that merge, the brand name Ampol was phased out, and it hasn't been seen on the Australian service stations for over 20 years. But we can start seeing them by the middle of the year. So around June, July, they'll start swapping over. Woolworths stores included in that makeover. So all up 1,900 Caltex sites nationwide.
There you go.
And they're saying it's an effort to revitalise a classic Australian brand and tap into what describes as deep local heritage and expertise.
A trusted brand by Australian consumers.
I'm
still going to go to United.
Well, United's cheaper.
Yeah. That's why I'm parked that way, so I can head straight to the United on the way home.
Ampol's an iconic Australian name. I guess it is, but how many people out there still recognise that Ampol is an Australian name? Like it hasn't been in the market for 20 years. So you've not grown up seeing an Ampol service station.
No.
Right? So
I didn't know it existed until we saw it on the Chris Haig's car.
Yep.
Yeah. I didn't even know it existed.
So
and then when I saw that, I thought, there's like an American service station brand's come over to Australia.
So that was in the video of Ron Whelan's memorial meet, and we did the story. Was it FJ Holden, I think. That was built by Chris Haig's father, Ron Haig, was it? No, Don Haig. And he owned the Mermaid Waters Ampol servo somewhere down there, I think. Somewhere on the Gold Coast anyway, and Ampol. Yeah. And it was painted on the side of the car.
Going back to the Tupac story, Scott said no, it's not worth the money, even though they bogged up all the bullet holes. Paulie said no bullet holes, no deal. James Bayless said no speed holes.
What do you call them? Weight reduction.
And Zig said there were plenty of them back in the day, the Ampol. Johnny said it was Caltex that owned Ampol.
And it's changing back around, so you'll see that.
Jamie said so many Summernets cars and stories to laugh about. Electric shit is in Australia, or is that meant to be un-Australian? We just talk about what's in the news.
Yeah,
a lot of the Summernuts stuff we can't show the videos on our video because then we get copyrighted and we get in trouble from YouTube and they take down our channel
and the people that did it. But
as we said, there's plenty of people you can check out. Street Machine
or Tuesday
High
night.
Octane.
If you want to see car shows, car events, check out our Tuesday night videos. There's plenty of those other than our live feed. But on Tuesday nights, we just had the track day at Morning Mayhem. Before that, we had the road trip drag challenge. Before that, we had 13 seconds for $1,300 drag challenge. So there's heaps of videos there and all that sort of stuff as well. But all right,
And Marv said Caltex is an acronym for California/Texas Fuel Company. Only reason we had Caltex was because of the partnership between Chevron and Ampol.
There you go.
And Scott said, sounds like BS petrol company spin to me.
yeah, that's about
Roy Ferntop. He said, who remembers Neptune and Golden Fleece Station?
I remember Golden Fleece. I don't remember. Was it Neptune?
Neptune.
No, I don't remember Neptune. Golden Fleece memorabilia is quite not expensive. I guess just it's inflating the price of it. It's increasing if you can get that sort of stuff. Legitimate stuff.
Zig,
Not
Zig said he worked for a Total service station way back. Don't think we'll see that name again. There you go.
Total, yeah.
Shane said 98 is $1.85 in Melbourne at the moment. I'm sure it's higher in other states. Well, I'll let you know when I go to United.
I do remember full service stations too.
There you go.
I remember when they would come out and fill your car up and wash your windscreen.
And Jamie said, that was a while ago. Sorry for my last comment then. I have seen most of it. Was just hoping to see some of the shenanigans from the Nats.
Yeah, we didn't make it, but I reckon...
We didn't make it, but we will be at Rocky Nats.
We'll be at Rocky Nats, and look, it's probably going to fall on a Thursday night, so you're probably going to find us live
at
Rocky Nats.
Maybe we'll have a live guest of someone who's in the chat.
Definitely.
If he wants to come on the show. I'm sure he would.
Or he will, for sure.
I think he'll know who we're talking about.
Yeah. All right, next story. Talking about fuel, the big worry at the moment around that is we could actually see issues with fuel, right?
Yeah.
Pricing going up because of shortage. Because in the news this week, there's been a story about obviously Trump blowing up the general over in Iran. What's the general's name? I don't know. I can't say it.
I can't remember.
I can't say it.
Soleimani?
Yeah, something like
General
that.
Soleimani. And then there was retaliatory attacks from Iran back towards the US. So with all these tensions that are coming up and that sort of stuff, then how will that affect oil exports to Australia if there is to be a war?
Yeah, right.
It'll be pretty much stopped.
If any adversary cuts oil supply for us, we're in trouble. We don't have a reserve in Australia. That's the big thing. So earlier last year now, Saudi Arabia was around September. They had the attacks on the oil field there. There was some bombing, drone attacks or whatever it was. And we saw about a 5% jump in prices there. But it was very close. Like we didn't have much stock. So it was reported then, and we talked about it then on our news stories, that there was 27 days of unleaded petrol and 30 days of aviation jet fuel and only 22 days of diesel. That's what we had earlier this year. So, and this story comes about from one of the RAAF Air Force bosses saying that, we could be in serious trouble.
Yeah.
If anything goes wrong here, and we could just run out of fuel. Yeah,
and then the problem with that is because 80% of the freight in Australia runs by trucks which use diesel, and Melbourne trucks move about 15,000 tonnes of food every day, and in Sydney there are about 25,000 truck trips every week that distribute food.
And as much as we hate on electric, in that situation, we'd be praying for some more electric vehicles, right?
And Mr. Blackburn said he was asked if an adversary could bring Australia to its knees within a month, and he said it would be sooner than a month.
Yeah, right.
If our oil supply was to get cut off.
So he said, I reckon it'd be faster than that actually, because while we say we've got all this stock, back in 2014 when there was only 12 days in reserve, there was a refinery outage in Melbourne. The Altona one was down for maintenance, and they started to run out of diesel in West Victoria and Gippsland in 2 days. So, the government doesn't mandate industry to hold minimum stock levels, where most other countries do, and America certainly does. America has massive stockpiles. Yeah. Underground. Yeah, they have barrels and barrels and barrels all underground. They're stockpiled. So, could be a problem if our fuel prices go up. It's going to be an issue. I don't want to see fuel prices go up.
No.
More corn fuel though for me in
Mm.
the HJ, a bit more E85. But definitely be wanting electric vehicles if we run out of fuel.
Yeah, definitely. Or more fuel efficiency.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of comments. Let's kick through them quickly. Let me see where I was up to. There we go. Marv said it'll be long before then. Got to make it to 15-0 in the trivia. T. Roy's going to be at Rocky Nuts. He'll finally get to meet us in person. There you go. Mad. Awesome to hear.
We'll be up there. We'll be camping or staying up there somewhere. I'm sure we'll party on.
He lives in Townsville now, so it's going to be the closest big event for him.
Oh, excellent.
Awesome to hear. Scott wants to recreate a 70s Golden Fleece service station on the end of his shed.
That would look cool.
Zig said, check your oil / tyre pressure and pump the fuel, take your money and bring the change.
Yeah, that's what used to happen. It was, and I remember you had there was a little like rubber strip that was across the throwaway as you rolled in, and ding, ding, the wheels would go across it. Out they'd come. That was, when I was younger. I don't think you would have ever seen that. The last
Probably
service
not.
station to that in Toowoomba where you grew up was Mary Street. Mary Street Servo up there. They were the last servo to ever do it in Toowoomba.
Paulie said, we do have an Australian reserve. It's owned by the government and they won't tap it unless it's a total emergency.
Oh, okay. There you go. I'm not aware.
Yes, there's Cuba Pedy, world's largest oil body. Google it. Probably not allowed to touch it. The stuff from Bass Strait is junk, only good for oils, not fuel.
Wikipedia I know's got a lot of opal.
Scott says, no reserves because we're stupid. We have plenty that could be mined and refined if we wanted to. We have so many resources that we should be independent from the rest of the world.
All our resources we sell to China.
Yeah.
They get it all,
saw like
and then sell it back to us.
I saw a label the other day that was like made from Australian ingredients in China.
Yeah. Australia get all our resources and then
sell it and then buy it back at a higher price.
And then we buy it off China, yeah.
Gleno said, you just raised a very good point. If we run out of aviation fuel, what are the jet planes going to use? Solar panels?
Yeah. I don't know how an electric jet plane would work. No one's invented one of those yet.
Scott said the diesel generators that run the power grid now because of the unreliability of renewable energy infrastructure. Stephen Jackson's planning to go to Rocky Nuts. There you go.
There's going to be a big crew of us up there.
Pistol 85 said there are some wells at work that you can run a engine on straight out of the ground. Just burn through the filters.
Well, I've also said in previous weeks about we don't do enough with diesel engines because there is a possibility of what we can run a diesel engine on. Biodiesel and all the other bits and pieces.
No, David's in the chat. David, I don't know how to pronounce your last name.
You said that last time.
Slippius? Slippius, yeah. We'll go with that.
You know who it is, yeah? Green HQ. Yeah.
You're going to get it wrong every time until I see him again. And then I'll have to ask. Trevor says, looks like your 98 will be just under $2 per litre, around $1.96. Damn. Zig said, are the people who run this show a bunch of idiots or what?
Yeah. Dave, mate, we're going good. And are you getting out to there's a weekly Browns Plains meet now? I saw you sharing that one around. Hungry Jacks at Browns Plains every Saturday night now. I've got a meet on.
There you go.
Every week. So, all right, next story. You ready for it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Catching up? Or no, you good?
We're good.
All right, another Aussie story. Sydney speed limits. Speed limits are getting put down in Sydney. I think reduced by 20k an hour. Who's in Sydney? Zig's in Sydney.
Zig is in Sydney.
Probably not in the city.
Scott said we're the lucky country, not the smart country.
Yes. That's so true. So Sydney, they're going to put the reductions around the congested parts of the city. Mostly the city, I believe. This is about up to 20 kilometre reduction, and it's to do with the light rail.
No, Zig said, oh no, not you guys, the government, lol. Yeah, I got that. That's all right. I worked it
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
Oh man,
yeah.
I've seen some pretty bad videos of Scott Morrison around the fire stuff.
Oh, he's getting
It's getting worse. He's just
getting
digging the
caned.
hole.
No, be careful. You're not allowed to talk politics on YouTube.
Oh yeah, right. That
Um,
guy is just digging a hole around some stuff.
So, but motorists
I'll cut that out.
in Sydney and CBD and surrounds will notice speed limits when they return to work this week, following the introduction of the new light rail system.
Interesting.
It all come into effect, I think, around in December. Reductions of up to 20 kilometres per hour in some areas. So Sydney CBD, Surrey Hills, Moore Park, Centennial Park, Randwick, Kensington, Kingsford. Speed limit reductions have also taken effect in Surrey Hills and Darlinghurst for consistency.
On a section of George Street in the CBD, the speed limit has been reduced from 40 kilometres an hour to 20.
I don't think they ever got over 20 much through George Street, to be honest.
With the same reduction also occurring on Chalmers Street in Surrey Hills, other areas have seen reductions of 10 kilometres an hour.
You don't
Zig said he's going to walk places quicker.
Yeah.
Marf said 20 kilometres an hour along George Street. What absolute muppets. No wonder I left. Total clown show.
I don't think you get much quicker through George Street anyway, not around bloody peak times anyway. It just doesn't move.
Never been down there, so I wouldn't know.
You just jump on the train, and now you got the light rail. So last time I was down through there, it was all closed off. There was roadworks everywhere. So, and I actually didn't really click onto what all the roadworks were, but obviously it was the light rail systems all going in.
There you go.
The trams. So, may take a bit of getting used to for some of the Sydney CBD motorists, because the last time trams went down George Street in the city was 1958.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully they do a little bit better than what they do on the Gold Coast, and people don't end up on the tram tracks all the time.
Well, funny you say that, Transport New South Wales has reminded motorists to never drive on a tramway.
I saw a police
skew
car. I
through
saw a
into
news
sec-
story of a police car getting stuck on the
That
tram
was
tracks the
recently.
other week,
Yeah, that was
a couple
recently,
months
wasn't
back.
it?
Or,
I don't think that was too long ago. Do not turn in front of a tram. Do not stop or park within a tram lane. There you go. There's no other new road rules.
In Melbourne, 75% of the tram network is shared with vehicles and other road users.
You got the hook turn in Melbourne.
We've got a couple comments. Paulie said, "Yeah, mate, you ain't doing more than 20 in George Street. That 20 kilometres an hour is positively flying through George Street these days." Trevor Smith said, "Bikes will be overtaking cars." Zig said, "Yay, no mention of Mount Druitt." Marf said, "BS Dave, 1 a.m. Friday night CBD drag race. The 90s, 2000s were the best."
Okay, yeah.
Scott said, "That poor bloke, every bastard in the media is digging the hole for him. I reckon he's doing okay considering."
Yeah.
It's that bloke that's in some job that's
one
up there.
Yeah, that guy. I know who you're talking about.
Said, "Sorry lads, no beer donation tonight. Donated elsewhere. That's to the Vic Flyers. That's all right."
Good on you. Good on you. And everyone should jump on, and there's so many. Look, I thought about doing a fundraiser, but there's so many fundraisers out there already. So
yeah.
There's already a heap out there that you
just
can go and
just
do.
go
There's
and
no need
donate
us
to
to
one
do
of them.
too.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, definitely do that. I think everyone should go on and try and chuck them $2 or whatever you can afford. If you can afford a $5, throw them a $5, and put something out there to help all those people. I actually saw that they're getting so many donations now of stuff. There was a news story I watched about so many donations of goods and everything that they need. And it's all such needed stuff, but they're getting so much that they can't sort it. Like they're actually inundated, and they're saying, "Look, please give cash."
Yeah. Well, we were down at Currumbin today,
Yep.
the wildlife sanctuary, and they said they're getting a lot of the wildlife from the affected areas and koalas and that sort of stuff. And they said they're getting so many donations there that they've had to put extra people on, and they've looked for extra volunteers just to sort out all the stuff because they've got so much stuff.
Wow,
They've
because
got, like,
Currumbin
supplies
Wildlife
coming
Sanctuary is
not for profit.
Yeah, completely not for profit
No
organisation.
government funding, and
So yeah, definitely get on and donate. If you can donate cash, give the guys cash for out to the fireys. We're not going to do it through us. There's plenty already out there. So But of course, if you do want to help us out, then go and buy a shirt.
Yeah.
That's the best way. Buy a shirt.
Or a sticker.
Yeah, and you get something for your trouble. All right, one more story. One more story, and then we'll talk some crazy laws and our quiz.
This is a Queensland man. He's been caught speeding an alleged 62 times in Queensland, which is racking up a tab with the QPS for nearly $55,000.
So Queenslander,
Yeah.
$55,000 now.
He's
Motorbike rider,
yep.
I believe.
He's been hit with a litany of alleged offences, including travelling at 178 kilometres an hour on Gympie Road, 155 in the Airport Link Tunnel. And according to 9 News, the rider has accumulated $54,000 worth of speeding fines, with the equivalent of 392 demerit points, enough to lose his licence 32 times over.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Crazy.
If the staggering fine tally is spread evenly across all 62 alleged speeding offences, it has an average of $873 per infringement.
Man, that's crazy. Yeah, despite evading police for some time, the 22-year-old rider was arrested on January 2nd after an off-duty police officer recognised the bike's stolen rego plate.
There you go.
At the time, the man was wearing a backpack that allegedly contained methamphetamine. That's surprising.
He had 13 driver's licence from Queensland and New South Wales, 4 Australian passports, a single UK passport and 13 Medicare cards. Which goes some way to explain why he's been riding so erratically and how he evaded police for so long.
He also had a second stolen registration plate for the same type of motorbike, which would help him aid his ability to evade capture. And they allege he returned a positive result when subjected to a roadside drug test during the arrest. He's from Stafford Heights, and he's been charged with 36 offences and been issued with another 62 traffic infringements. So that's 62 on top of how many? He already had 62 speeding offences, and then whatever else he'd been done with. So he's clocked up well over 100 now.
There you go.
How crazy is that? So, I don't know what to say on that.
Yeah, no, yeah. Are you in the Discord? Because can't post links onto YouTube, onto the live chat.
Yeah, it doesn't let you comments.
If you jump into the Discord, that's the easiest way. Just post it in the random chat in there.
What's he got? A link for the...
He's got a song.
Oh, yeah, throw it in there.
About old mate who works up somewhere.
If you post it in the Discord, and then you can then post it, because you can post links because you're the channel.
Or everyone can jump in there and check it out.
Or you just jump in Discord and check it out. That's
then you can enter to join the quiz.
And we can all
as well, and then you can share photos of your car. Look at other photos.
And we're about to go into the quiz. So, but we've got our laws. We've got our laws next, crazy laws, and then we've got our quiz, and we've got who we got tonight made it into the quiz is Marth, our resident brain dead Muppet,
and we've got Paulie.
So crazy laws though.
Paulie said, you ever remember the R33 GTR that did the speed passes past the first speed camera van in Sydney? They stole the plates of the camera van, then did passes at 200 plus on it.
I didn't know about that one. That is classic. That is classic. That's funny. Zig's off. See you, Zig. Have a good one, mate. Have a good one. We caught up on all our comments before we do our crazy laws?
I think we are. Yeah, people are just having a chat.
Yeah, were you reading something else?
No.
Yeah, he had a bunch of meth on him, says Marth. Yeah, obviously. He was speeding, on speed.
Are we ready to do the laws?
Yeah, we ready?
Yeah, we got the slide this week. There we go.
I remember to actually click to the next slide.
Alright, well my law's from Venice.
I'll find mine. Hang on, there it is.
Yep. And it's illegal to feed pigeons in Venice.
Okay.
Does that mean that it's illegal to feed your turbo? You can't feed the pigeons? What about my...
How's it go?
I'm not as good as that bloke who does the videos about his VL turbo, but you know.
Yeah, he does all right. Well, my law comes from Florida,
Mm-hmm.
and in Florida, there's a few things you should ask. You know, are you married? It's a question you should ask in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, if they're a woman, ask if they're a woman. Ask if they love skydiving. Because anything, isn't that like some sort of weird? Why would you ask those questions? You know, it's not some weird Tinder questionnaire.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just for your own good. Because in Florida, it's illegal for a married woman to go skydiving on a Sunday. And breaking that law can result in fines, arrest, and jail time. Married women cannot skydive on Sundays in Florida.
There you
I can't really work out why they had to make that a law.
go.
What happened that they said,
I don't know.
how does that work?
Hmm.
There you go. There's some crazy laws for you. Have you got one? Have you got one this week for us?
Yeah, said dose it, Dave.
That's Tyler's sound effects, that one.
Yeah, that's it.
How's go?
Hectic Habib. That's his name.
Oh, yeah. They had him on 1320, didn't they?
Possibly. Not sure.
I'm sure they did.
Yeah. So what's your favourite law? Is it that you can't feed the pigeons, so you can't feed your turbo, you can't get the changes every time I do it. It's never the same.
You might just win just for your sound effects. So.
That's why I chose this law, just to do the sound effect.
All right. Have we got? Are we ready for a quiz?
We are.
I
almost didn't download the questions this week.
I haven't. Should I?
You should be alright.
I actually probably need the answers, hey? I'll open them up. Where did they go? Did you send them to me? There they are. You ready?
Yeah, I'm just reading some of the comments here.
Well, tell us what you say.
Shane's voted for you. Yeah, said it's a tie for him this week, so we got a vote each. Marf voted for you. Paulie voted for me. He said I win for the dose. Marf said he'll be in chat in 2 minutes.
2 minutes? Alright, we'll be waiting. I've opened the quiz questions now. There we go. And where are they?
Dave, just for the effort in his delivery. Come on, there was a lot of effort in my sound effect.
What is going on with your quiz questions here, Tyler?
Is this because I did it on my Linux?
There you go.
Can you work out what the answers are?
No. People on Linux computers. Alright.
I did it in
I'll just wait for you to
Open Office
say,
Writer or something like that.
I'll just wait for you to say correct or
Mm-hmm.
not. And then I'll go.
No worries.
And I'll keep score here. With a pen. Because that works for me.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Right,
Are you ready?
We'll jump in the live show call in. I'll bring Paulie in because Paulie's already here.
Let's say g'day. I've got a slide for this too. I should
G'day.
skip to that one. Ready? Look.
G'day, Paulie. How you going?
How you going, legends?
G'day, mate. How are you?
Right on.
There you go. Look, I've got a slide there for you tonight, and I've got. I've even got a picture for you.
The pictures from the boudoir?
no. The Space Invader. And Marf's left. He just went to go. I don't know. He must have had to go and have a slash.
It's too scared. I got too close to him last time. Nerves have wrecked him.
Tyler said that earlier tonight. He did say, I think if anyone's going to get him, it's Paulie, and it could be tonight. And he's on his effort for 8. He could win a shirt tonight.
Mate, I hit him up earlier. I said I'm open to bribes.
I saw that. Because I think you had all the answers last time. He just beat you on the buzzer, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm a bit hard hearing, so sometimes it takes me a second.
Oh, mate. And you got some good news. You scored a new job today, mate?
Yeah, Yeah, picked up a new job. Pay rise as well, so that's good.
How good's that, mate? Sometimes
Perfect.
things are just meant to happen, hey?
Yeah. Looks like a really good company too, so keen to start.
Yeah, good. When do you start?
Monday.
Monday. Straight into it. Earn some bucks.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Project cars big on the horizon this year, so a couple of different options.
Yeah. Have you got any plans?
Yeah, I've been a die-hard tragic for rotors for my entire life, so I real keen on an FD3 SRX7.
Oh yeah.
So it's either one of those, or I've had a long-term crazy plan to build an E36 BMW out of nothing but eBay parts and call it the Luftscheißer.
Oh, I love it. That's cool. But rotor, nothing beats the sound of a good rotor. And although you'll need a decent pay rise to be able to afford to upkeep on a rotor.
Yeah, I got shares in a fuel refinery as well.
Yeah, definitely. And Apex seals. You need a few of those.
Yeah, boosting Apex seals out.
Right, I'm gonna bring Marf in. He's here.
We got Marv.
G'day, Marf. How you going?
Evening, everyone. How are you?
Fashionably late, mate, I see.
Yeah, I had to set up the computer properly. It was just a bit of laziness on my part.
Oh, mate. Well, you're here now. What's happening up in your part of the world?
A little bit of burnout, honestly. After all that baby news, I've just been baffled this week. Like, what? What am I going to do now? On the car side, I absolutely hate bushings. I absolutely hate him. I just try to leash them and fit, realise they're not fitting, try to leash them more, not fitting again, leash it a third time, fourth time, fifth time, absolutely get frustrated, then walk away. And then with all the family stuff that's been going on this week, just like falling behind day by day. And it's really frustrating, but I'm getting all the other issues dealt with in life. So it'll all come together in the next few weeks.
That's it, mate. It's time to really get going on that build, because I'll tell you, once the baby comes along, things will slow
Yeah,
up.
exactly. Well, that'll be in August, so that's the thing. It's like I'll already have the car ready and done by then.
Yeah.
It's just a case of preparing all these things now so that it makes it easier for the next few weeks.
Yep. Good. Well, mate, get back into it, and everyone's waiting for another video to see where you're at.
Don't worry, it's just a case of I want this all in the garage before I release the episode. So it was just, before I do that, I've got to get it all done. And like I said, Linish trying to fit, and it's not fitting, so the frustration's just building, and it's like, come on!
Lots of swear words, mate.
The occasional one or two.
Well, mate, no pressure tonight, but you are playing for a shirt tonight, for an Overtaking Lane shirt. And I think the biggest or the closest you got to losing was last time you played against Paulie.
It was. Apart from the very first one where it went to overtime.
Yeah, that's right. There was one that went to...
The very first one, on the very first week, we went to overtime. It was myself and Zip Tie. Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Jeffson.
Yeah. Well,
he had the chance and he missed the Gold Coast answer. He went for Bathurst. That's the only reason why I'm still here today, 8 weeks later.
And he hasn't been back to play you again, so you're lucky.
I know. I'm fearing that if I keep going and making it, I mean, he's hoping, but if I make it all the way to week 16, he's probably going to be the week 16 opponent and probably take me out.
Well, Paulie's going to keep coming back and get you if he doesn't get you tonight too. So
if he doesn't, Johnny will, Sally will, all of you will. You're all got a big target on my back at the moment.
They're all coming for you. Oh, good stuff. All right, Tyler, Quizmaster, are you ready to kick off?
Checking the buzzers. We'll check yours first, Paulie. And Marf?
Marf.
Perfect. You nearly hit the wrong answer one. What are you doing, Dave?
You're right so far, guys. Right so far.
Alrighty. Question 1. True or false? In Christopher Nolan's film Batman, Bruce Wayne drives a Lamborghini Murcielago. In Spanish, Murcielago means bat.
Paulie.
Paulie?
False.
False. Incorrect.
Oh.
Do you want to have a guess, Mark?
Have to say true.
Yep. Murcielago does mean bat. So, question number 2. The BMW logo derives from the company's origin as A.
Paulie.
Paulie?
There's lots of rumours around it. I'll tell you the real reason. It's because they're from Bavaria, and the coat of arms is the Bavarian flag is blue and white checks.
Well, there you go. Well, that's not my answer, but I just got this one.
Well, then I'll go with the mythological one. That's the what a propeller plane looks like because they built aeroplane motors.
That was my answer.
There you go. We've got to give that one.
The Messerschmitt was the first one.
It says the now iconic blue and white target sign represents a spinning white propeller against a blue sky.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's made up. It's really just because they're from Bavaria, and the Bavarian coat of arms is a blue and white check.
There you go.
Exactly it.
All right, number 3. This is why I try and fact check all my questions. Some of them I have to go and look it up. Number 3. What was the last car to offer a factory cassette deck in the base model in 2010? Was it A, the Lexus SC430, B, the Toyota Prius, or C, the Ford Taurus?
Marv. It was the Toyota Prius.
Incorrect.
Can I get the answers again?
Well, you only got 2 left, so you got the A, which is the Lexus SC430, or C, the Ford Taurus.
I'm going to go with the Lexus.
That's correct.
Yes.
Oh.
So the Lexus SC430 was the last commercially available car with a cassette player, or cassette desk. However, the Ford Crown Victoria offered them only in fleet-ordered vehicles in 2011. So... number 4.
I knew it was Toyota.
Number 4. True or false? A car is stolen every 10 seconds in the United States.
Paulie.
True. Incorrect.
What?
Marv, you care to take a guess?
I'll say false, and I'll say even less time than 10 seconds.
It's every 45 seconds.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
evened it back up.
I could have
2-2.
I could have sworn I'd heard the 10-second thing before.
Yeah, or must be it for Australia.
Probably for Australia.
No, we couldn't be that bad. But I'll tell you, things are getting bad because obviously there's the Sally was talking about it earlier. The no pursuit law. So for stolen vehicles in Queensland, and so that the over the last year, the amount of stolen vehicles in Queensland has rose substantially. So anyway, back to the quiz.
Mm-hmm. Question number 5. True or false? A dashboard was initially a piece of wood attached to a horse-drawn carriage to prevent mud from splattering up from the horses and onto the driver.
Paulie. True.
That's correct.
Whoa, that was close, that one. Just in first.
I thought I beat him.
Nah, you just missed.
Number 6. Approximately how many months of a person's life is spent wasted at the traffic lights? Is it A, 8 months, B, 6 months, C, 5 months, or D, none is wasted, I spend it revving my Honda?
Paulie. I'm going to go with 8 months.
Incorrect. Marv.
I'm going to go with 6 months.
That's correct.
Oh, it's even back up. How close is it? 3-3.
Pressure's on, mate.
Number 7. Now we're on to questions from our most recent video at Morning Mayhem. What was the car that I was in? Marv? Doing some
Centura.
Yeah, that's correct.
I don't know. Yeah, it cut out. I said Chrysler Centura straight away.
It did cut out, yeah. I was sitting here like, Marv?
We're quiet.
Don't tell me I'm copping the Johnny thing and having to cut out. Oh, God.
Number 8. Dave and Sally were racing against Mal, who was driving...
Marv.
Oh.
It was a Mercedes A45.
That's correct.
Oh, he didn't even get the whole answer, the whole question.
Number 9. Mal said during his interview that Dave's ute sounds good on what condition?
Pulley.
Marf?
It was on the condition that he was from behind.
That's correct.
Like he was sitting behind. Like
Yeah.
every
That's
time,
correct.
every other time he was chopping Dave.
Yes, that's correct. Yep, I scored it. It's all good.
Perfect.
Checking my scores. We're 6-3.
Jeez, he brought it back, didn't he?
He did.
It's the video questions. He just bang, bang, bang. He gets them out. I don't even need to read out the whole question. I'll just say one word and he'll have it answered.
He's beaten me every time. I'm starting to think Tyler's in on this.
What's the...
Number 10.
We got the last question, yeah.
Number 10. What's the best-selling car of all time worldwide? Is it A, Paulie?
It's V-Dub Beetle.
Is it?
I don't know. You're the quiz master. What's your quiz?
That's incorrect according to my Google searches.
Oh, well, what is it?
Yep.
What's the question? What's the answers?
Can I take a guess?
Yeah.
Well, give me the multiple choice if you've got.
I do. Yeah.
Well, Paulie didn't have the multiple choice, so why did you?
All right,
Yeah,
well, all right, I'll take it off and go. So let's go. Toyota Corolla.
Correct. That is correct.
Oh, you got
The Toyota Corolla is the best-selling car, which has sold more than 44 million models since 1966, which means that one Corolla is sold every 40 seconds.
Wow, and then one gets stole every 45.
Yeah.
Oh, well done. I was so close. Just stripped away towards the end on the video questions. So
Beats me on the buzzer every time. Just too quick.
oh, well done.
Oh, you were beating me in the first half.
I know.
I thought-
I'm not going to let him beat me this time. And then these like 3 letters came out of Tyler's mouth. He was all over it. I was like, fuck.
I thought it was good. I thought, oh no, he's gonna lose. Paulie's got him. That was great. Well done, guys. Well done. That was awesome. I love that. That was great, mate. You've done it. You got a shirt coming your way.
Hey!
So,
Yay!
Send.
So on the other side, Paulie,
Yeah, mate.
I've got to have a race with you again on Gran Turismo Sport. So hit me up on the PlayStation. Yeah, because I'd love to just have a run around with you and just have a bit of back and forth about some tips and things, because there's some things on there that I've got some plans, and I'd love you to be on that. So
Yeah, mate, absolutely. I'm keen as.
Definitely.
I love
Awesome.
racing, and the old simulator. She's the cheapest way to get out there and burn up tyres and petrol without actually having to pay for it.
And be able to sit in your lounge room and have a beer while you do it.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's as I say for years, it's like, you drink and drive on the road, you're an effing idiot. You drink and drive on Gran Turismo, you're an effing legend.
Yeah, there's nothing better than cutting laps around the Nürburgring while you've got a beer in the hand, in your hand while you're doing it.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Exactly.
That's cool. I'll have to get back into it, but I've got a Xbox, so I'll miss out.
Boo.
Forza is just the same thing. Forza is just the same.
Ah, yes.
I reckon it's even better. I mean, you got the good old Commodore Ute, you just sit there in the middle of Byron Bay, fang it up.
Well, that's usually what happens. I just sit there doing donuts around the streets and don't actually do any of the gameplay.
I played a lot of the Forza Horizon 4. I really enjoyed that one, to be honest.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's with this big screen telly, it's not too bad. We set up the steering wheel in front here and stare at that thing. Goes all right.
Yeah. I got the 75-inch out in the lounge room. I chuck the simulator on every now and then. It's pretty awesome.
We've got a few people just joined in as well through there. There's Custom Stickers Australia up in Morayfield. Those guys do all the different merch options, and check those guys out and have a look. And I'm sure we might be seeing some stubby holders or something coming from them soon.
Sounds like I'm going to have to do a gaming setup up at Rocky Nuts for everyone.
And that'd be good.
It'd be a good way to spend the night.
Definitely.
Yeah, well, we're all grouping up together, so why not slap a TV and a PlayStation or an Xbox up on there and the wheel? Let everyone have some fun.
That would be cool.
Live show comp.
Yeah, and we could stream it.
Ooh. Yeah,
Awesome.
get a prize up on there and everything.
Yeah, I love the idea. We'll have to see what we can line up. We've got plenty of time. Still 6 months to go, so it'll probably come around pretty quick, though, right?
Yeah.
So every year it's getting quicker.
I should stick my thumb out on your way past and hitch a ride.
Yeah, I reckon. There's a possibility we'll have a few seats. We'll see how we go. So, all right, guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
Send your size through, Marv, and we'll get a shirt in the post, mate. With your other bits and pieces actually that are sitting here that I haven't posted yet.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm looking at that as donations for future bribes for people. So anyone who's wanting to enter in the next few weeks, those prizes are sitting there. If you want to just throw the match, yeah, they can go to your way.
Good stuff, guys. Well done. What a great quiz tonight. Awesome. Thank you. And
Cheers.
We'll let you guys go, and then we'll keep talking on the comments.
And we'll do the events, and then that's it.
Yeah. All right.
I'll catch you back in the chat, boys. See you all next week.
Thanks again, fellas.
Good on
all
you guys.
good. Thanks for coming on.
How good was that? We got Mal's joined us as well.
Mm-hmm. No more racings in the chat as well. G'day.
Excellent.
There's another delivery.
There's the thing back again from. There you go. Give it a wave. Who else joined? Did I see someone else join? There's Mal. Yep.
Leroy Link. G'day.
Jamie's loving the Corolla.
Leroy Link's off. Another good show, catches. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you, mate. Jamie's loving the Corolla. Logical, two of them.
Logical Volcells in the chat. That's another one.
Oh,
the good old Centura.
Yes. How good is it? You loved that laps in that.
Oh, it was so much fun.
Yeah. We've got to get that actually on one of our upcoming videos. So, and it was 7-3 the score, if anyone was wondering.
Mal said he's back from the hottest and smokiest Summonats ever.
Yeah, mate, I spotted your car, actually. I did see Spotto on someone's live feed. I'm like, oh, there's Mal. I sent you a screenshot, didn't I?
You did.
Mate, seen you down there, and it was terribly smoky. I saw all the stuff happening down there, but it was, mate, I reckon you would have had a ball. So, Leroy Link, you mentioned that he's off. Yep, all right.
But yeah, I posted up the Discord channel up there, and I'll do another quick post if you didn't see it. Make sure you jump into the Discord so that you can have a chance at getting on the quiz show to take on Marv. If you reckon you can take him down, and if you can take him down, and then you can win 8 weeks in a row, you can win a shirt as well.
16 weeks and get a ride in the Lambo with Sean. So.
James VH83 said Overtaking Lane cruise to Rocky Nats.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we could do like a meet up and cruise up with a big group of us. That'd be awesome. I'm pretty keen for that.
Gary Dundas, how you going?
We'll hopefully have a few events coming up in 2020. We've been a bit reluctant to put any of our own events on because we don't want to do a shit job at it. So we
want to plan it.
We want to spend a bit of time planning it, making sure that we do
an awesome
job.
show.
Yeah, but we'll work some stuff out. Maybe do some cars and coffees or something across the next 12 months. Gary
is in the chat. He said, "Is there campgrounds at Rocky Nats?"
As far as I'm aware, yes.
There you go.
I'll double check on that because I haven't booked into it, but I'm hoping so because that's the plan.
I think Marv even offered us the place.
Yeah. Well, we do need power. That's the only thing, is because
lots of charging.
Yeah, we got to charge up all batteries and stuff. I need to get onto our website so that I can see what's going on. That's a shot of the merch, of course.
Scott and Johnny are both in the Discord. So you guys, if you click on Johnny's name in the Discord, you can send him a private message through Discord.
There you go.
So you can send him your details that way.
and that's the website. That's where I'm jumping into now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll click across onto the events
And
tab.
Mal
so we
said
can
the
tell you what's
hottest
on.
day ever recorded in Canberra was Saturday.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people a lot of people posting how hot it was, and it was. I'm actually glad I wasn't there for that.
Yeah.
I'm not one for overly hot weather if I'm stuck out in it.
Scott is wrong one. Sorry, Shane. Next message up. Night people, great chat, great show, boys. See you next week. Cheers again for the shirt and sticker. Not a problem. Thank you very much for tuning in.
So, jump on the website. Jump on the events tab.
Marv said there are campgrounds apparently, but I haven't received pricing on it yet.
Okay, sweet.
And Scott's also looking forward to rocking out, so planning a trip up.
Yeah, good. Well, there's going to be a big crew of us.
Mm.
It'll be awesome. We won't need a live show. You'll all be there. We'll just
we can have
a
an
chat.
audience. All right. Well, where will we be first off? That's the top of the page. Friday night. We'll be at Friday Night Lights at their official event for that.
Which we did mention.
Mm-hmm. That's from 6 p.m. till 9 p.m. out at Willowbank Raceway. There's free face painting for the kids, live music, and also a jumping castle.
I'm just trying to look
there's
up
also
the pricing.
food. They're going to add in a bonus of some racing and a car show. General admission is only $10.
Yeah,
you can
10
get a
$10.
carload of people in for $25, which is a maximum of 5 people.
Yeah, so if you turn up with 5 people in your car, in the gate, $25, and
racing fee is only $10 a driver.
Yeah, how cheap's that? $10 per driver for racing.
So you get $20 for you to get in your general admission, and then $10 or like $20 all up, I should say, and you get in the gate and you're racing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So, it's Willowbank's own event, and looking forward to seeing it. So 6 o'clock, gates open 5:30, runs commence at 6 through to 8:30. So you've only got 2.5 hours to get on track.
Mm-hmm.
So you're probably not going to get a massive amount of runs, but what do you expect for $10, right?
Yeah, you're gonna have a fair few people going.
1 or 2 runs for $10 is cool, and you got a chance of winning light of the night for $250. So that's the best reaction time, right? That's between 7 and 8.
We enter in the car and have a go.
Take the Mirage down if you want to race.
$20
But you
is
can
probably
race your
worth
mate.
it.
There is a dedicated grudge lane, so you can go down and race your mates as well. Park your pride and joy in the car show. There's trophies for the coolest hot rod, coolest street car, and coolest bike. So I think
$20 maybe I can take the Mirage out.
Yeah, it's cheap. So this is a cool little event. So I think get behind this one. There's 2 of these this year, and that's the first.
Do need a helmet though.
Yes, helmet, long sleeves.
Maybe I'll
Long
look
pants.
into that. You've tempted me now. See how
upcoming
quick the
events.
Mirage can really go. 140, probably.
So I don't
Be a
think
slow
you'll
run.
I don't think you'll get to it at that length. We also got Friday night. We've got Munchies, which is on each week.
Yep.
Acacia Ridge, Elizabeth Street in Acacia Ridge. Friday night lights you've mentioned.
Yep.
Now there's also a QR just around the corner.
You got Friday night drifts on.
Yeah. So you can get out to that one as well. There's
A drift practice, which provides top drivers a chance to test new setups and equipment, but more so an opportunity for newcomers and social drivers to see how their car performs, and most importantly, how their driving stacks up in a safe environment.
Sounds good. What else you got on? Nothing else on Friday? Move to Sunday.
Nothing else on Friday, so we'll jump over into Saturday. We've got the Lakeside Carnacross Day on Saturday. That's it from 8 a.m. till 4:30 p.m.
Lakeside. Different track.
The cost is $135 per car/driver. Payment secures your spot. There are 40 cars a day, so get in early to book your spot, as they won't last long. So they may already be gone.
All right,
but it is for the Carnacross a minimum age of 14 years to drive. So,
all right. I've got a car show on at Geelong. The Geelong Classic Truck and Machinery Show is on, and that's at 9:30 a.m. And it's $10 to get in. Kids under 15 free. I don't have the address. Why does it give me an address?
Dunno.
I'll open it up and we'll double check
Well,
that.
while you're looking at that, I'm going to say the next one, unless you've already got it.
Yeah, I've got the address here now. Sorry. It is 79 Breakwater Road, Geelong,
There you go.
Victoria.
Then on Saturday also, we've got the all Euro meet and cruise. The Yatla Northern Gold Coast run. It's from 12:30 till 3:30 p.m.
So guys from Protect My Ride.
It's starting at the rear of the Yatla BP, not the near. Then they're going to be cruising to Stieglitz boat ramp.
Oh yeah.
From leaving Yatla at 1 p.m. and then arriving there at 1:30.
Stieglitz, it's not far.
So yeah, half an hour drive.
Yeah, good little cruise out there through the cane fields. I mentioned it earlier.
You go.
David had posted this one previously to me, but it's on every week. It's the Browns Plains meet. The Browns Plains meet is on at 5 p.m. every Saturday now at Hungry Jack's, which is Browns Plains Road, Browns Plains.
We have a couple comments quickly. Scott said, "Hottest day ever. Blokes are still willing to thrash their cars in the burnout comp." He said, "Have you all seen Lynchy's wildcard qualifying burnout? Crazy that guy has talent." Yeah, but like the speed that he enters it in is like insane. Watching
Just
that.
goes in there. Yeah.
And I watched the, I think on the Summer Nuts Facebook page, they have like a 360 cam on the top of his car.
Oh, didn't I?
Which is pretty cool. So you can stand there with your phone and watch 360 as you're watching it. It's pretty cool. Or if you have a VR.
And Handful was down there as well, card as well. It was a great one to watch.
Yeah.
So check out that.
Marv said that Lynchy has been robbed of Burnout Masters champion for like 5 years straight.
Yeah, it's true.
Mum said there's a helmet in the shed. How many spiders does it have in it?
They're free.
Johnny said Lynchy is the people's champ. What is it? Scott said to look it up on YouTube. If you haven't, it'll go down in history. Paulie said the car that won this year did a very impressive skid though. Was Mick Brusher there at Summoner Nuts? Paulie said no, he wasn't. Marv said he hasn't gone since 2016.
Oh, there you go.
He went one more, then stopped.
Right.
And Johnny said, so will the ZB Insignia be able to go to the Euro meet?
Yes, I guess it would. It is a German car, isn't it?
We got Queensland Cruising.
Was the last event that we got posted up there for Saturday?
6 p.m. till 8 p.m. from Jersey Mark Subs Australia at Mermaid Waters.
Now, we've done a video on that before. You can go check that out.
This is the other Jersey Marks, though. We went to the one in...
this is one down at Mermaid Waters, down at Q Centre.
Yeah.
Q Super Centre. Q Super Centre.
And they leave at 8 p.m. for the cruise. The cruise destination is only shown at the show. So you got to go there if you want to know.
All right. Sunday we've got Cars and Coffee at Samford. That is on at Spokes.
I think you have a few more events than I do. What am I missing? We've got Cars and Coffee at College's Crossing, sorry, not College's Harbour. I was reading
just
the next one.
Just in case you're wondering where Spokes is, at Samford though. Sorry, that's shop 19 Main Street at Samford Village.
Okay.
Get into that one. That's at 7:30 a.m. All right. Back to you, sorry.
Cars and Coffee at College's Crossing.
Yes. Mount Crosby Road.
In Chua. Then we've got Cars and Coffee at McDonald's Victor Harbour, which is in Adelaide.
Trying to
South
make sure that we've
Australia.
got a few for everyone there. So
it's McDonald's Victor Harbour, 8 a.m. till 10:30 is Cars and Coffee there. Every month they have that one on. Cars, Bikes and Coffee is on at Colleges by the River, which is that the Colleges Crossing one?
Maybe.
I have no idea.
It looks somewhat familiar. They may have made two events. We got Brisbane's Best Classic Car Show by the Bay. I did see some stuff about this. So we didn't have this to get out to, but might have to look at that.
It's at the Waterloo Bay Hotel.
Yeah, big one. Massive show out there. My page has jumped. But Rust and Chrome Cruises Incorporated running that one, and it starts on Sunday at 10 a.m. Waterloo Bay Hotel, which you mentioned. Bring your pride and joy down. Like-minded people from around Brisbane celebrate a magnificent collection of classic cars. And the event's going to be every second Sunday of the month.
There you go.
From January. So this is the first one, but if we don't make it to this one, we can certainly get to another one because it's every second Sunday. So
Yeah,
on the Yank Tanks Day.
In the middle of the day too, so we can do both.
Hit that one up and then come back and go to Yank Tanks. Because that's the next one.
Of course, we are going to be at Yank Tanks weather pending. And like, if we get out there and it's pouring down rain and no one's there, then maybe we'll be there, but there might not be a video.
Yeah. So and that's at Sunday at Pimpama Shopping Centre.
6 p.m. till 8 p.m.
Come and say good day. So
I think it's a gold coin donation. Is that right to get in?
To get in, yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. But of course.
But if you're just coming down to spectate, you don't have to pay a cent.
Yeah, that's it. And if you want to say good day, come and see us. Friday Night Lights and Yank Tanks. Come say good day. We'll be out there. And Yank Tanks will probably have some shirts and merch and stuff there as well. If you want to get any, save yourself some postage. That's it for another week.
Yep.
There we go. Finished a little bit quicker. We're getting better at this.
Our delivery. Quick and to the point.
We'll go through the last of your comments. Or what?
Marf said to leave a can of Raid next to their helmet. Scott said the 360 cam view showed how insane he was. Mal said Lynchy was the best burnout by far. Couple of comments about Mick Brasher.
Yep.
And Paulie said, great show. Marf said, night boys, great episode once again. Cheers for tuning in. James Bayless as well. Johnny Skidpig, Sally H, Shane Fitzgerald, Scott
through the whole
Sherrington,
show. Appreciate it. It's a
Mal,
big show.
everyone that's been here.
And you guys make this show every week. It's not without you guys and all your comments. Then it's just us pair of idiots sitting here talking crap. So talking crap like electric vehicles and Hyundais. So without all your comments and stuff, it'd be pretty boring, wouldn't it? So lucky you're here.
And Johnny said, I know Cletus has a lot to learn. I heard that a lot of people, or not heard, I saw that a lot of people were saying that Summernats is one of the hardest burnout pads for him to get started on because it's such a small one. So.
Possibly. So, but he hasn't done too well in the last couple of years of his attempts, has he?
He had a bit of fun though.
But yeah,
and
like Paulie said, it's good to see him get out here and have a go.
Yeah, and it was entertainment in the end. So
yeah, that's what it's about. That's right. He got plenty of views out of it, I'm sure, on his YouTube channel. We get a couple of hundred, and he gets a couple of million.
Good night, Lynn. Thanks for tuning in. Paulie said he'd love the Hoonigan fellas to give it a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys can drive. Some cool cars go through there.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm
That's
done.
pretty much it.
I'm done. Another one of these to have while we maybe listen to some tunes. Put some tunes on.
And put them on there.
We'll catch us next week.
Yeah.
See us on Tuesday. What do we got Tuesday?
Tuesday, Friday Night Lights will be Tuesday.
So if you
Quick
wanna
turnaround on that one.
We run out of videos. So it's time to make some more. Watch Friday Night Lights. You'll see what happens this Friday night or tomorrow night on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Check it out.
And we'll see you in the next one. Let me find the right screen. There we go. And we're
Stay
going.
Stay in the right lane.
That's only when overtaking, remember?
Yeah, unless you're going slow then. Get over, you idiot. Alright, see you guys.
See you in the next one.
I'm going vroom, vroom. Try to catch me when I pull up in a zoom, zoom. Ooh, driving by the shore, looking for some more. And my Rari going roar. Want you to work, I heard about your resume. Skirt, open up the sesame. Work, oh no, don't pressure me. Yeah, ooh, yeah, roll out with the referee. Curb, yeah, I'm turning left now. Burn, yeah, the rubber's on my chest now. First, no, you're not the first one. They done told me I'm the worst one. Yeah, always the pedal to the floor. Yeah, I'm Martin Senna, and I don't know what's in my trunk. I'm always front and center. Drive the Rari down the coast. Yeah, rocking my new road. Yeah, always on the road, and I don't need no sweater. Ooh, baby, on the track, I'm going vroom, vroom. Try and catch me when I pull up in that zoom, zoom. Ooh, nah, please don't make that call. Me don't want no cars, they ain't ready for the cars. Ooh, baby, on the track, I'm going vroom, vroom. Try to catch me when I pull up in the zoom, zoom. Ooh, driving by the shore, looking for some more. In my Rari going roar. Want you to race, I cannot do this solo. Pace, yeah, I'm speeding in my polo. Wait, no, I don't have time for slow-mo. I've been doing this all my life just for the Lolo. I'm in the shower, I've been sober for an hour. When you see me pour up, I need something to devour. Yeah, I'll play it louder. Yeah, I do a crosser. Yeah, I'm doing better, all my haters give me power. Ooh, baby, on the track, I'm going vroom, vroom. Try and catch me when I pull up in that zoom, zoom. Ooh, no, please don't make that call. Me don't want no cars, they ain't ready for the cars. Ooh, baby, on the track, I'm going vroom, vroom. Try to catch me when I pull up in the zoom, zoom. Ooh, driving by the shore, looking for some more. In my